I'm going to tell you something that sounds insane, but I need you to stay with me because once you see what I've pieced together, you'll understand why I had no choice but to document this. I woke up in 1985, not metaphorically, not in a dream. I opened my eyes in a room that smelled like cigarette smoke and cheap wood paneling, with a clock radio on the nightstand blaring, "Don't you forget about me," and the date on that clock said October 14th, 1985. In this universe, I want to be clear about where we are. Reagan is in his second term. Back to the Future just hit theaters 3 months ago, which is darkly funny given my situation. The Soviet Union is intact. Mikhail Gorbachev has been General Secretary for 7 months and nobody here knows yet what he's about to do to the world. This is the alternate universe I'm stuck in. And it is not the one I left. Here's what I've noticed in the first 72 hours. The small things are almost right. The music, the clothes, the cars. But then you look closer and the seams start to show. There is no Challenger disaster on the horizon. I know the date, January 28th, 1986, and I know the cause. In my universe, an O-ring failed in cold weather. 7 astronauts died. But in this version of 1985, I've gotten my hands on NASA's internal memos, and the launch criteria are different. Someone changed the cold weather protocols years before the accident, which means either someone else came back before me, or I was sent here to stop something else entirely, because here's what I can't explain. The Cuban Missile Crisis in this universe didn't end the same way. In my universe, Kennedy and Khrushchev reached a back-channel agreement. 13 days. It was over. But in this universe, there are documents suggesting the standoff lasted 19 days, and someone blinked who wasn't supposed to. What came out of those extra 6 days reshaped every arms agreement that followed, and those agreements are the reason the Cold War ends without a nuclear exchange. I'm standing in a universe where that thread is fraying. I'm not a physicist. I don't know how I got here. What I know is this. There are 3 dates in the next 14 months that I believe are inflection points, moments where this universe corrects itself or doesn't. The Challenger window, a diplomatic summit in Geneva, and a meeting in Reykjavik that, in my universe, produced the most ambitious arms reduction proposal in Cold War history. If those go wrong here, the world I remember doesn't exist. I'm documenting everything. If there's any version of this where someone finds these records, I want them to know I was here, I saw what was different, and I tried. That's all any of us can do when we end up somewhere we don't belong.